Hello and welcome back. There are endless pieces of software that you can install onto your Linux machine that go beyond the base install package. If you have a specific need in mind, you can search the software repository using the Advanced Packaging tool apt. Once you find your software, you can install it, reference the manual or help documentation to see how it operates, and begin using the new software to accomplish your goal. In this video, we're going to look at a solution to our challenge problem involving installing new software and learning how to use it. So first, I'm going to open up a terminal. I'm logged in as a non-root account, Mike. But if you're logged in as the root account, that's perfectly fine. We did add Mike to the sudo group. So if I type group, I'll see groups. I see that Mike is part of the Mike group, the sudo group, and the test users group. Another way I could view this is by typing ID, get a little bit more information. So because I'm part of the sudo group, I'm going to be able to execute sudo commands, which is something that you're going to have to do in order to use the advanced packaging tool. So first, let's update our current package information. So if I just type apt-get update, we see here that permission is denied, permission denied, permission denied. And the reason why is because I'm not the root user. So I'm going to have to type in sudo superuser-do to execute this as to execute kind of this root command. So I'll type sudo apt-get and we'll do update to update all of our current package information. And so now it's prompting me for my password, so I'll enter it. And it looks like they are updated. Now that we've updated our package information, let's upgrade. So I'll type sudo apt-get upgrade. All right, and so if you look here, we have 0 upgraded, 0 newly installed, 0 to remove, because I just upgraded this. I was actually making the video before, and the upgrade was taking a little bit too long, so I canceled it and the video and just let the upgrade finish. So I have nothing to upgrade. But if you note here, I do have a little note right here that's kind of interesting. The following packages were automatically installed. They're no longer required. And so I have 3 of them, it looks like. And so we can use sudo apt auto remove to remove them. I think here, like here's an example. I think I installed some package. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a Python package in a video, and I installed the piece of software, but it probably needed this right here, this package, in order to run. So even though I didn't directly install it, the advanced packaging tool got it because a piece of software that I wanted to install needed it. Well, I removed the other piece of software, and now this is just lingering here. So I can type sudo apt auto remove to get rid of everything. So I'm going to do that right now. Sudo apt auto remove. And let's get rid of that stuff. All right, so now if I type sudo apt-get upgrade, hopefully we'll see that that message is gone. Yeah, and that message is gone. Perfect. So my system is fully up to date now. Hopefully yours is as well. So now that we're up to date, let's search the repositories for a piece of software that we want to install. And our piece of software is going to be called steghide. So I'm going to do sudo apt-cache search, and then I'm going to search for a piece of software called steghide. And so if we look here, we have steghide, a steganography hiding tool. So before we install it, let's show some more details about this software. So I'm going to do sudo apt-cache show steghide. So let's show some more information. And let's note the purpose of the software and which file types it works with. So it says down here for our description, steghide is a steganography program which hides bits of data of a data file in some of the least significant bits of another file in such a way that the existence of the data file is not visible and cannot be proven. Hey, this is pretty cool. We can actually hide information, hide data inside of other files, and people wouldn't know the difference. And so it says steghide is designed to be portable and configurable and features hiding data in BMP, JPEG, WAV, and AU files. All right, so we're going to make sure that we are working with a JPEG file. So our end goal is we're going to get a JPEG and then maybe some text file, and we're going to embed the text file into the JPEG, and no one will know the difference. So that's going to be our goal. So we've made note here that we got to work with JPEGs. Like we shouldn't work with PNGs or any other kind of picture type. So let's change directories actually before we install this. Let's do CD to the root directory and then to bin. And let's display the contents to see if steghide is in this directory yet. So if I do ls, there's lots of stuff in here, right? And so, wow, lots of things. If only there was an easier way to search through here to see if steghide appears. Well, I guess it wasn't too big, and we can see here that steghide doesn't exist. But I could also just do ls and then pipe this to grep and then search for a parameter steghide. And it comes up empty. So that tells me that the command is not in here. It means the piece of software is not installed. So let's install steghide now. We'll do sudo apt get install steghide. All right, yes, let's continue. And you can see here, right, the following additional packages will be installed. So it's going to go through and get some of these dependency packages that we need. So it's not just installing steghide, it's installing the programs that steghide needs as well. And that's really, really nice that we don't have to kind of do that on our own. So let's let this work for a second. Okay, and it looks like it's done. So now I should verify that steghide exists in the bin directory that I'm in. So I'm going to do ls, and then I'm going to pipe this to grep, and we'll grep for steghide. And it looks like we've got that command in here. So we have successfully installed our software. Wonderful. So let's clear the screen. And before we dive into trying to use this, let's read the manual for steghide, maybe the help documentation to figure out how this works. So I'm going to type man steghide. Always a good practice here. So steganography program, all right. We've noted that we got to use a JPEG, so we're going to use a JPEG file, okay. And let's continue. In this section, commands are listed. The first argument must always be one of these commands. You can supply additional arguments to the embed, extract, and info commands. All right, so it looks like we have to tell it whether or not we want to embed information or extract information. So embed secret data in a cover file, thereby creating a stego file. Extract secret data from a stego file. All right, so we're embedding into what they're calling a cover file. So embedding, you should use the embed command if you want to embed secret data in a cover file. The following arguments can be used. EF, embed file, and then file name. Specify the file that will be embedded. Okay, so this is going to be maybe like our text file that we want to embed. Note that steghide embeds the original file name in the stego file. All right. When extracting data, the default behavior is to save the embedded file in the current directory under its original name. All right. Cover file, and so then we have to give the CF, text CF for the cover file and the file name. Specify the cover file that will be used to embed data. The cover file must be in one of the following formats. So our cover file is going to be our JPEG, it looks like, and the embed file is going to be our text file. Okay, so I think we've got enough of an information here. Here's some examples. This might be good, actually. Steghide embed, so you're giving the embed command. You're giving the cover file and then the embed file. And it looks like it might ask us for a passphrase. So that's good. And then here is another example here, steghide extract. And then you have to give a stego file. It looks like tac.sf. Right, I think that's what that was. Let's just go back up and verify. tac.sf is the stego file. Perfect. All right, so we might have to come back to this, but for right now, I think we're pretty good. We need a JPEG, it looks like, and we need a text file. So I'm going to CD into my home directory, and I'm just to CD into my documents, and I'm going to make a text file here. So I'm going to say nano secret message. And I'm going to say the PIN for the special account is 5132. Sure. Why not? Maybe that's a secret message, right? A pin to some secret account, it's going to be 5132. And so right now, anybody can read this, right? Secret message. That's not good. We don't want that. So we're going to embed this information into a cover file of a JPEG. So we got to go out and get a JPEG now. So let's open up our web browser, and I'm going to just, let's see, I'm going to type royalty-free images. Royalty-free, so I can use them and not have to worry about copyright issues in this video. Ooh, I like this one. This is nice. Let's click this, and it's just free to use. We'll right-click, save image as, and I'll just save this as, I don't know, it's stars.jpg. And good, it is a JPEG file. Now, I got to warn you, extensions don't really mean much in Linux. You can change the extension to be whatever you want. So let's go to our downloads folder. And see, there's stars.jpg, but let's call a command, the file command, to view information about this. Stars.jpg, and okay, it is an actual JPEG, so that's good. So hopefully we're going to be able to use this. Let's move it though. Right now it's in our downloads folder. Let's move it to the documents folder. So let's see, this is going to be in the root directory, and then we are in the home directory for the user Mike, and then the documents folder. So let's move it there. Missing destination. Oh, I forgot. Let's move it in stars.jpg. Missing file operand after. What am I doing wrong here? Move. Oh, silly me. What did I forget? I forgot to say what file I want to move. I want to move stars.jpg into this directory. Yep, I forgot the actual file that we're moving. Perfect. So now if we look, that file's gone. And so if I cd into my documents now, we have both files, the secret message, the embed file, and our cover file, the JPEG. So we're going to clear the screen. Okay, so now that we have both of these files here, let's use ls-tech-l. Let's do a long list, and we can view the size of each of the files. So it looks like the text file is small and the JPEG is big, and that's kind of what we expect, right? But now we want to use steghide to embed the text file into the picture. So let's see if I can do this without referencing the help documentation. So I'm going to say steghide, and then I'm going to do embed, and I'm going to do tac-ef. My embed file, let's do cf first. The cover file is going to be stars.jpg. And then the embed file is going to be secret message. Let's see if this works. Ooh, I'm prompted to enter in a passphrase. I'll use my really poor password of 1234, 1234. And it's telling me that the embedding of secret message in stars.jpg is done. Okay, let's see. Let's long list. And it looks like, if we look here, secret message has remained unchanged, right? But if you look at the size difference in stars.jpg, it looks like it has increased in size. So that is kind of telling that maybe something worked here. Let's actually open up the JPEG, the stars.jpg picture, documents, and let's see if we can notice anything weird in this picture right now. I don't really think I do. It looks like just a normal sort of image, right? We wouldn't, if this was sent to us, we wouldn't think anything of it. All right, so that's kind of cool. Let's remove the secret message now. Let's remove the secret message, so that's deleted from our computer, and so now all that we have left is stars.jpg. Let's just call file on this. It still says it's a JPEG image data, so we're not losing anything there. So right now, we could send this file, and no one would know any wiser that there was some information embedded into this. But let's see if we can get the information out of the picture now, right? So this, I'm going to have to go to I'm going to have to do the help documentation for. Steghide, tac help. Let's see. All right, so here I need to put All right, so steg hide, and then I'm going to do extract because I want to extract, and then I have to give the stego file, right? So it's going to be tac sf and then the name of the stego file. So let's do steg hide. So there's our stars.jpg. I'm going to do steg hide extract tac sf and then stars.jpg. And we're prompted to enter in a password. So let me enter in the passphrase that I had given the steg file, which was 1234. And look at that. It says wrote extracted data to secret message. So if I type ls tac l now, we see that the secret message has appeared again, and I can cat secret message to the screen, and we get our PIN number, our special PIN number. So this is really pretty cool, right? This idea of steganography, how we can embed information into other information. Really, this video is not about steganography at all. This video is about installing software, reading the manual and the help documentation to figure out how to use it. But this is just kind of a cool application of it. So now that we've accomplished our goal here, we've gotten our secret file back. Let's delete all of our files using this example. We're going to clean up. So I'm going to remove secret message. I'm going to remove stars.jpg. So my documents folder is empty. I want to uninstall steg hide from our Linux machine. If you want to keep it, that's fine. I'm going to show you how to uninstall. So the first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to go cd root bin. And so, right, if I do ls grep and pipe it to grep and search for steg hide, we see that it's installed. So I'm going to do sudo apt-get remove steg hide. All right, and if we look here, it says the following packages were also automatically installed are no longer required. So we can use sudo apt auto remove to remove them. So we should probably do that afterwards too. So I'm uninstalling steg hide. And so now I'll do sudo apt auto remove to remove those dependency packages that were installed when I installed steg hide. So we're just cleaning up. And so now if they're gone, if I type ls and I grep for steg hide in the bin directory, nothing shows up. Perfect. And if I just type steg hide, we get no file or directory. I shouldn't be able to call the manual or anything like that on it either. Yep, perfect. It's gone from our system and we have effectively cleaned up. Wonderful. I think this is a great place to stop. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in our next video.